Let's talk about how to prepare for the current and the new SAT exams. The best preparation you can do for any of these exams is to take a rigorous curriculum in your studies. So take the most advanced math classes, take the most advanced reading and writing and science classes, take a rigorous course load. That way, when it comes time to take these exams, you are completely comfortable and have a very good in-depth understanding of all the concepts that are tested on this exam. But if you feel like you want to improve your score just a little bit, or if you need that extra boost to improve your score just a little bit for the current SAT or the new SAT, there are some options you can explore to kind of figure out where you need to go and kind of figure, okay, here's where I am, this is how I'm doing, and this is where I need to be, and how do I fill in that gap, or how do I get from point A to point B. So if you are planning on doing some kind of formal preparation for the current version of the SAT, and if you basically have about 4 to 5 months, or not even that much, maybe 3 months, 3.5 months, to take the current version of the SAT. And if you're more than 100 points away from your target score, chances are formal curriculum or some kind of formal preparation will give you the boost you need in your score in a very short period of time. So if you're planning on taking an SAT prep course, Cornerstone Academic will be holding a course that prepares students for the January 23rd SAT. So this is going to prepare students for the January 23rd administration of the SAT. The course starts on December 5th and it runs through January 17th. It's a Saturday-Sunday course. We skip all the holidays, of course, like New Year's and Christmas and all that kind of stuff. But the course will end on the 17th of January to prepare students for the January 23rd SAT exam. So you'll have about a week between when the course ends and when the exam is to make sure that you've reviewed all the materials and asked as many questions as you wanted. The course will be held at Cornerstone Academic Learning Center in Suwanee, Georgia. By the time you probably see this set of video series, will probably be in Suwanee Town Center. So be sure to go onto our website and take a look at the address where we are. And if you have any questions, you can always give us a call. The phone number is listed right at the top of the website. But this is preparation for the current version of the SAT. For the new SAT, if you're planning on taking the new SAT and you feel like you want to prepare for it and you don't want to just go into it without any kind of preparation, Cornerstone Academic will start holding courses for the new SAT starting February. So the one that's held, for example, there's one held at Duluth High School starting February 1st, and there's other courses held at other schools starting that first week of February, and preparing students for the March administration. So this will all prepare students for the March. I'm not sure what the date is, but it's usually the first week of March. And these are held at multiple schools, held at Duluth High School plus other schools. And you can go to our website, cornerstoneacademic.com, and at the very top, click on Test Preparation, select SAT Prep, and you'll see a full schedule of classes that are held. We hold them at all the Gwinnett County Public Schools, or not all the Gwinnett County Public Schools, but most of the Gwinnett County high schools, everything from Archer High School all the way down to South Gwinnett High School. So be sure to check if your school is on there. If it is, you're welcome to take the course. It'll prepare you for the new SAT. The last thing is to figure out where you stand on the current or the new version of the SAT. So what Cornerstone Academic does is we hold free practice tests every semester at many of the schools in many of the high schools in Gwinnett County. So, for example, on Saturday, January 23rd, 2016, so I should mention that, 2016, we'll be holding a free practice SAT at Duluth High School. So be sure to go to our website at the very top. As soon as you go to the homepage, go to the top and take a look at Take a Free Diagnostic. Click on that. See if your school's on there. If it is, fantastic, register for that. If your school's not on there, you can still register for an exam at any of the other schools that are available. Their registration is not restricted to any student or anything like that. It's open to all students, regardless of what county you go to, regardless of what school you go to. If you're not able to make it to your school on that particular day, you can go to another school on a different weekend or anything like that. But the exams are held usually Saturday morning from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Your scores are usually given out the following week during score night, and if you want to register for any of the practice tests, be sure to go to cornerstoneacademic.com and at the very top click on Take a Free Diagnostic. But this right here, taking free diagnostics and free practice tests, is a fantastic way to figure out where you stand on the exam without having to appear for an official administration and paying $50. It's completely free. You get a full score report for it. We do a score night where we go through everything. We explain, what all these scores mean, and how you stand in reference to everyone else. What those distribution tables look like, etc. So it's a lot of information that we give out, and it doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of your time. And it's time well spent to be able to figure out, okay, this is where I stand currently. And if I want to improve my score, I need to improve it by 300 points or 400 points or 200 points. It's a great way to kind of get a benchmark for, okay, this is where I am. And these exams are held at many of the schools in Gwinnett County. So everything from Archer High School to South Gwinnett High School. So be sure to check if your school's on there. And if it's not on there, you can still register for any of the schools that are available.